and it's incredible because you see in the audience young versions of yourself. You know, I'll never forget, we were in the line at the end bowing, and my swing friend Ashton, my friend who is a swing, Ashton, was like 3-4 people down from me, down the road, and I looked down at the front row, and there's this little beautiful, like, I'm gonna say she was like 7. She was 7 years old. She was Asian. She had her eyes were like glistening. And my friend Ashton is Asian too, and so I looked at this little kid in the audience, and I was like, oh my goodness, we've just made your entire year. And I looked up at my friend, and she, as I looked at her, clocked this little kid in the front row, and literally they clocked each other at the same time. I have shivers. Clocked each other at the same time, and Ashton just started bawling her eyes out, like full bawling her eyes out. And we walked off stage, and I hugged her, and she was like, I wish when I was that age I had me to look up to, you know. And I'm literally crying right now because I'm like, the intensity of a moment like that after you've done a 3-hour show, and it's crazy because you finish the show and you're like, oh, that was like a terrible show for me, or like that wasn't my best, or I'm tired, or I'm this and that, I'm so hungry. And then you see that and you're like, this is why I do what I do. But not just perform, this is why this matters. This is why representation matters, because like that kid, and I will never forget her face, and I will never be able to describe it, but her face, literally your biggest eyes, like just in awe. And so that is why this is so important. So yeah, working on this job is incredible for career and all that kind of stuff, but right now, my biggest learning lesson is learning from the cast that I work with every single day. Their life is just incredible. So yeah, it's super special.